All right.
Class is in session.
Welcome to the Sports Office, episode 7. Wow, 7 already, guys. This is the show that we created because weather kept cutting us down, so, no, we're kidding. This is
Fighting
where
the man.
us three just decided, we talk sports and it's kind of funny, so why don't we just make it a show, and we made it a show. What's the biggest news of the week? Is it the Broncos quarterback, or is it the Nuggets, Lakers?
I think it's the Gabe Landeskog coming back.
Ooh, Gabe Landeskog coming back. All right, that's true.
LANDY'S.
With Gabe coming back, they have just looked insanely dominant. And so, with the Nuggets falling to the Lakers and with the Broncos still at 4-8, the Avs look like they are primed to finally take the spotlight of Denver sports.
I'm going to be that person, but I'm sorry. The NFL quarterback is always the biggest news of the week. I'm surprised that the Mizzou grad did not pick that one.
I'm getting there.
I'm
Don't
shocked,
you worry.
Actually.
Okay, so we're obviously not going to break down too much and whether he's the future and whether they need to forget about drafting about a quarterback. This guy. But I will say there was one sign that should give Broncos country a tiny bit of hope. We have seen this team lose in the final minute so many times. We saw it with 2 different quarterbacks. I think we've seen it in 4 different games. And finally, it may have been his first game, but Drew Lock comes in and all of a sudden it seems like fortunes have turned. Is that the universe speaking, or is that just kind of the team realizing where they're at and they're just kind of playing where they're at?
I think Drew Lock just has that swaggy confidence that you have to be an NFL quarterback. And I just think he has that mentality that a Broncos quarterback hasn't had since Peyton Manning left.
He's got confidence, and he's got moxie, and he's got personality.
Mm-hmm.
You think back in I don't want to knock anybody, but Trevor Siemian. Not a person.
I love Trevor.
Not a bunch
Skittles?
of personality, right? Paxton. Not a lot of personality. Case Keenum, Joe Flacco. This guy, he brings it to the podium, he brings it to the huddle, and he brought it to the field.
Speaking of leading men, Nikola Jokic, kind of scaring me a little bit. The game against the Lakers seemed frustrating because these are the games that the Nuggets usually get up for, and they just looked like they didn't. I don't know why. This is the Lakers. It was at home. This was huge. You had the rainbows on.
Yeah, he didn't score until the final 2 seconds of the first half. That cannot happen if you're Nikola Jokic and you want this team to succeed. I know it's only December. I know it's only a regular season game, but he has got to get more of an alpha male mentality.
They competed, but this shows you also how good the number 1 team is.
Right, and it wasn't like the Nuggets were far off in this game. They didn't get blown out.
You can't beat the Lakers shooting 21% from the
No, God, no.
You can't do that. And if you're Nikola Jokic, stop shooting 3-pointers.
But the good thing about the Lakers-Nuggets game is that I got to vlog my first Nuggets game of the year, which means we have some behind-the-scenes vlog footage to get to. I gotta say, the clips I'm gonna show you, this is the spiciest behind-the-scenes segment so far,
excited.
okay? You may have seen Harrison Wynn's Twitter account. Some Lakers fans were leaving. One of them threw a punch.
I saw
Did you see that?
that.
Threw some punches. Separate to that, there were 2 other instances where I saw Lakers fans getting thrown out. I was walking up the stairs and one was getting escorted out by the police out the back. And then at the start of the 3rd quarter, there was a section in the Pepsi Center where literally the entire section was cheering for this guy to get removed. Now, I don't know what this guy did, but I have never seen an entire section. It was rows behind him getting him out of here. Now watch. Now he's with his friend. Watch what his friend does. He's like, nah, I want to see the end of the game. I'm moving over. He's like, I ain't having this. And so this guy, I believe he's wearing a Miami LeBron James thing, and he looks, and look, his friend is telling him, calm down and all that stuff. So, yeah, so he eventually was escorted out. I don't know if he was kicked out. But
What did he do?
I have no clue. LeBron James. Post-game, he's kind of a weird dude. So I go into the Lakers locker room, and Anthony Davis is talking first, and LeBron James is sitting here, and his mouth is covered to literally like his eyes. Like, just his eyes are coming out, and he has the shirt over it. And I didn't understand why he was doing this until one of the Nuggets assistants helping clear towels and all that stuff coughed, and he looked at the guy and then moved his shirt up even more. It was hilarious.
Well, and the Lakers had been playing the we're sick game too.
Yes.
That's gotta be stinky in there, though.
It might have been stinky
You just played
too.
48 minutes.
Who's his
ball.
locker next to? DeMarcus Cousins?
Yeah, exactly. And he has to when he has to talk. Other than that, it's over his. Yeah, it's it's pretty funny. All right, now maybe the spiciest clip comes from the Broncos game. I mean, it was nothing but happiness, right? I mean, Brandon McManus, here's the game-winning field goal, goes through the uprights. Oh, it's just great. Everyone's cheering. You'll see Drew Lock running across this, blah, 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 blah. That's Joe Flacco. He's spanking right there. And then all of a sudden, Russell Okung, former Broncos offensive tackle, comes over. Let's just hear his interaction with Drew Lock. So, I believe he is saying, let's have some respect for the opponents. Now I'm trying to. Drew's like, wait, all right, did I do something wrong?
He ran across the field.
Right.
And I don't know if Russell thought he was running toward the Chargers sideline to like taunt them.
Yeah, he was on their side, but like we saw it. He was just excited. Yeah,
Get over it. You're on the Chargers, and they're.
Where's Akeem Talib when you need him? Stand up to Russell Okung again.
We'll finish with our hats off segment.
I'll start.
All right,
I'll
Mike
take
is
the
starting.
obvious choice. Give me the Broncos hat.
Oh.
You guys know where I'm going. I should have brought in a Missouri hat for this one.
Yeah. The
Drew Lock.
Missouri guy.
It's supposed to be someone who didn't get props.
Normally these hats off segments go to the players or teams that didn't get enough recognition, but in this case,
there's no such thing as enough recognition for Drew Lock.
Okay, the Missouri guy doing the Missouri Tigers. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Colorado State hat.
Oh, see?
We have given them a hats off before, but another hats off to the CSU women's volleyball team. They won a program record 28 straight wins this season. That is absolute insanity. Hats off to you, ladies.
My hat's off goes to Jonas Donskoy. Got his first career 4-point game in that thrashing over the Blackhawks. His first career 4-point game, so to the other Finn, I give my hats off to.
What are you guys looking forward to the most this weekend in terms of...
Landy!
Wow. Kareem Jackson revenge game.
Yeah.
Sunday. And Bradley Roby revenge game on the other side. I hope Kareem goes and gets a pick six against Houston.
Too.
I think that'd be awesome.
Oh, that would be great.
But most likely,
Portland
Roby's
or
gonna get
whoever just torches Roby.
So yeah, there you go. For the sports department, we would like to say goodbye from the sports office.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Adios.
Bye, my Bobo.
Adios.